Welcome back to Year in the Loft with me. Today is album 4, track 4, which rolls off the tongue quite nicely. So yesterday when I found the Synth Loop, which I added to the track later on, I also downloaded another one off Splice, which is kind of what I wanted to start today's track off with, which sounds a little bit like this. So it has that same sort of like plucky element to it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add like some drums, claps, pads, you know how it is, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I added some claps to the track, which kind of have some delay, which sounded pretty cool, and then I added some chords, just playing like duh, 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 duh. I kind of thought of this melody which would be nice, which could be like da 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 da, something like that. I think that'd sound real nice. Da 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 da. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once I've tweaked things a bit more and how to play around. Right, so I'm back, and I thought it might be quite interesting to talk a little bit about the lyrics, kind of as I'm writing them, taking you through my thought process. And I've written down, so there's still that bit, that melody, which is what I decided on, and I called the song Tears on My T-Shirt, because that bit says, it's a dream, you with me, meant to be, when you're by my side. So that's just basically saying, like, it's, you know, when we're together, it's like a dream, we're living our best life. And then I say, nah, but now there's tears on your T-shirt, and I know something's wrong, is it me, in and out your life, don't want no tears on your T-shirt. And I basically just wrote that down as the pre-chorus, and just so to show you how, basically, like, you know, I started out with that melody, and I guess I've added that, but I still kept, like, the kind of the original melody there, because I actually really liked it. I think while I'm on the subject of lyrics, one other thing that I want to talk about is basically how a really nice way to write lyrics is just basically to have on loop your verse instrumentation. So I have this with the click on, you know, and I have the melody, and I have some of the lyrics, you know, now in the back of your car, listening to songs that make us party real hard, yeah, done up workout, you know, and it basically is just about me figuring out where to fill in the gaps. You know, I have kind of bits of lyrics that I want to use, and then you can drop into like a pre-chorus, and then now there's tears on your T-shirt. So yeah, it's about kind of piecing the gaps together, and but as I said, one of the best things for me to do as a writer is often leave that kind of 8 bars or 16 bars on loop, and then have the click on and kind of run with it and fill in the gaps basically. So yeah, headphones on, ready to talk you through the track, finished editing. But yeah, let's jump straight to the project, and I'll take you through it. So I think the first thing I have to start with is the synth loop, obviously. It has a really nice delay on it, so I couldn't get my words out. And then basically I added the clap sample and these chords, and I played them earlier on, and those 3 elements were basically the first things I added. Sometimes it's nice for me to do these videos because even I can sit back and reflect on, like, oh, well, that's kind of, you know, these 3 chords then allowed me to put them into a pad, which allowed me to write the verse in theory, which I can play. And then when we go into the pre-chorus, I just added another pad and the clap back in. And then the drums, and I'll bring all the other instruments in basically. There's a piano, a few more pads, like a Rhodes keys, 2 basses, and another synth. I think synth 3 was yeah, it has a delay on, but it sounds super metallic, and in the mix it just kind of cut through as something that I don't know, it was the last thing basically I added. I felt like the chorus needed a little bit more of that like edginess basically, because the production is quite edgy in the chorus, so yeah. But I'll play this chorus for you. And this female vocal as well, it's really nice, because if you play the lead vocal over the top, you're not my lover 'cause my lover wouldn't let go. You get let go, go, da-na-na. Then the female vocal comes in. So it's kind of like an extra little counter melody on top of everything, which wasn't necessarily planned, but once I laid it in, that was kind of came to my head straight away, that it kind of stuck out to me that it was doing that counter, and I was like, that sounds great. But I'll play the whole of the vocals for you into the chorus. Tears on your t-shirt. You're not my lover 'cause my lover wouldn't let go. That's why there's tears on your t-shirt. Needed one another till you went and found another. That's why there's tears on your t-shirt. Back at the start. And I also vocally kind of added this really nice harmony and put some delay on it, just because I felt like the second verse was just a little bit too sparse. So if you hear it with the harmony. Tears on your t-shirt. Back at the start. We'd be making rules and we break them when we want. You know, and it could be a pad that's being played, but instead of being a pad, I kind of just made the harmony with my vocals. And then the further along we go into the track, you kind of just get a few more ad-libs. But I think the chorus kind of holds its own, really. I didn't want to add too many things, because production-wise and vocal-wise, I really, really like the themes of the song. And to bring me on to the lyrics, I know I talked about them before, but yeah, I thought I'd go down a little bit more in depth with you and say, so verse 1 says, we're in the back of the car, listening to songs that make us party real hard, trying to work out when we're gonna stop, trying to work out if our love's lost. Because in the pre-chorus, I wrote the pre-chorus kind of first, that kind of main theme, and I talk about, you know, it's a dream we're meant to be, and now there's tears on your t-shirt, why is that happening? So I'm you know, writing that backwards for the first verse was quite difficult, and that's where the lyric, trying to work out if our love's lost, comes in. So what I'm saying is we're driving, you know, partying, singing, chanting along to songs, and then, you know, but in the back of my mind, I'm still trying to work out where we're gonna stop, where, you know, when are we gonna break up or whatever, kind of in theory. And I think I do a great kind of encapsulating the whole story in the chorus, which I say, you're not my lover 'cause my lover wouldn't let go. That's why there's tears on your t-shirt. Needed one another till you went and found another. Whoa. That's why there's tears on your t-shirt. Sometimes I don't know with the lyrics. Should I kind of sing them or should I just read them out? But whatever. And then verse 2, I say, back at the start, we'd be making rules, then we break them when we want to, trying to see what went so wrong, trying to work out if our love's lost. And I really like the lyric, trying to see what went so wrong, because that back at the start, we'd be making rules, then we break them when we wanted. And then I'm actually saying, literally, trying to see what went so wrong. You know, I'm literally thinking in my head, was it the fact that we were breaking the rules? You know, should we have stuck to the rules, and that's why we're in this predicament? But yeah, that is Tears on Your T-shirt. That's track 4. Album 4. I can't wait for you to hear the full audio tomorrow. I'm gonna make a few tweaks, a few changes, and then it'll be out for you. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribed, and if you're feeling up to it, leave a comment. As I always say, lyrics are down in the description. Have a read, let me know what you think of them. And yeah, I'll be back in a few days' time. So yeah, bye bye and peace.